The nigga who I be with every day, I don't got him no more, bro. I'm fucked up, bro. Damn. Fucked up, bro. I don't know what to do, bro. Like, and I ain't lose no nigga to a tragic. I mean, I lost a nigga to betrayal, bro. You signing that one piece of paper, signing your initials on this one piece of paper could get me a life sentence, my nigga. Like what? Come on, bro. I get a life sentence, all this piece of paper you signed, bro. Just cause you trying to get home fast, or you just trying to get to a hole, or you just doing a certain thing, bro. And you already done betrayed a nigga before, bro. Damn. A piece of paper, nigga, you gonna let a piece of paper in all this shit? Nigga, we men, bro. We brothers, nigga. Ain't no nigga in the world make me go King Kong. No nigga, bro. Damn. Nigga, what? Yeah, you been around me 10 years. Knowing you told on our other bro. You told on Duke. What you told on Duke, bro? When them niggas was shooting at you, Lil Woody, I helped you hide. You ain't had nothing to do with nothing.
He said I helped you hide.
I gave you money to put your family and your baby mama and their mamas and sisters them in hotels and do this shit just to help you. I know you ain't had nothing to do with none of that shit. The police know you ain't had nothing to do with none of that shit.
But the niggas in the street didn't know though.
It don't matter. It's up. It's a war at this point. At this point, it's a war. Hide your kid.
Hello, YouTube, and hello, Fame family. We're here today to talk about why the streets are dead.
The police mentioned their name. I ain't bringing no nigga name up in the interrogation. The police mentioned these nigga names. I brought Guap name up, but I brought Guap name up to talk about my dealings with Guap. Like, I'm signed to Gucci. I'm not signed to Bird.
Yeah.
That's why Guap name came up. You know what I'm saying? I ain't bringing no nigga name up. You acting like I'm in this motherfucker saying, oh, Big Bank Black, a nigga who the police don't know. I'm naming Superstar. The police know every one of these niggas.
Boy, if you don't
you acting like I'm bringing the nigga name up there. I ain't saying you. I'm just saying, I ain't saying you. I'm saying like the world. Y'all acting like I'm goddamn bringing up a nigga name, putting a nigga on the police radar. Man, I'm talking about full-blown superstars. I'm talking about signing. I'm signing to go out. What the fuck?
You just witnessed a clip of Young Thug or Jeffrey explaining his feelings on why his frustrations during his time in prison led to long and detailed phone calls, as well as his conversations with detectives. His actions have demonstrated single-handedly why the street code or that street life is dead. It's not a commodity in hip-hop anymore. For years, we've glorified what gangster rap and street code or street life as it pertains to hip-hop. And I just don't believe that that's the future anymore. When Kendrick Lamar spoke about watching the party die, I think part of the party was this lifestyle that is glorified. And we are moving to a more enlightened state of hip-hop, where it's becoming deeper in thought, messaging. There isn't as much profanity as there used to be. A perfect example is the Jid's album. There are, if I'm not mistaken, 1 or 2 tracks that have no explicit language in it at all. You see albums like Kendrick Lamar's that have similar messaging. Chance the Rapper has a project that also follows the same formula. You have artists like Miles Minnick that are just on another level with their messaging. La Russell, Clips, D1, Lecrae, Pilo, and even Tyler the Creator, that are taking hip hop towards a different route, which does not include the glorification of this thug life or even a street life. So yeah, I've given Young Thug a little bit of slack because he has admitted that he's a fake gang member. It seems like it was all just an act. He still attempted to play that part. Putting together a group like YSL and the activities that they were involved in still had repercussions. And unfortunately, those repercussions led to arrest.
This why I did it. Why he did it, basically.
He can't. That's what I'm trying to make you say. What the fuck can he say? Why you did that? What can you say? Besides some fuck nigga shit. What can you say? That'll make anybody in the world be like, I understand. What can you say?
Definitely when you get caught up in a situation that threatens your freedom, that affects your family's life, you have to also take responsibility for the role that you had to play in it. Do I believe Thug takes responsibility? Absolutely not.
Nigga, I created you, nigga. Well, God created you, but I helped.
You can see it in the interviews. Young Thug then makes a music video where he attacks his co-conspirators, calling them rats.
Niggas real rats around this motherfucker, you dig what I'm saying? Yeah, nigga, I did what I did. Trying my best to help my motherfucking brother get out of the situation he was in, nigga. I have no regrets for facts. You shot back when they pulled off. That ain't happy. That ain't happy. Gunner rat, yak rat, slugger rat, wounded rat. Fuck that nigga Obama. He still mad about baby mama. Slime like shawty. Make sure you
shut up, bitch. Oh my God.
I was a part of your journey. I've been with you the last 10 years. I spent more time with you than my girl, bro. I was around you more than I was with my fucking girlfriend, bro. With my kids. I done had them phone calls with my baby mama saying, man, you be with these niggas more than your motherfucking children, bro.
Man, I am not gay. I have relationships with women and sex with men.
And I got news for you. That means you're gay.
Now you can hear in the clips that Thug sees himself as a victim, which he creates reasonings behind being so vocal with the detectives in the leaked phone calls. However, if you really pay attention, these tactics that Thug is using in this interview are very much gaslighting. At one point, he says that the public won't understand his situation because most individuals have never been caught up in that type of situation. And for some of the public that sees this, they're going to hear that and think, yeah, Thug is right. I've never been involved in that, so I don't know. So what he's telling me sounds pretty legit.
Once you rat or once you turn gay, and I don't got nothing to do against gay people. It's gay people that work for me. But when I look at you a certain way, if I look at you, if I meet you and you gay, it's like, okay. If I meet you and you portraying that you a man and you not gay, I don't got nothing against gay people.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Yeah, no,
you know what I'm saying? If you portraying a certain thing,
you deceiving.
Right.
Yeah.
I can't look at you the same. Yeah. I ain't mad at you for being gay. So what? Everybody, whoever gay, they gay. So what, nigga? Mm-hmm. I don't got no problem with gay people. Gay people work for me right now. Yeah. I'm damn near around gay people every day because they work for me. Mm-hmm. I don't got no problem with them. I don't hate that I even brought this shit. I don't want you to take it out, but I hate I even brought it up because I don't even want the LGBT. I don't even want that community to even think that I'm against them. I'm overly with y'all.
You saying DL, bro? That's what you speaking on.
Like if I look at you like a man and we fucking bitches together, girls together, and we doing certain shit, and I look at you and a man like boy, that nigga, and then I find out you gay, it ain't really nothing you can say to me.
Yeah.
I'ma just look at you like you broke a man code. Mm-hmm. You broke a code that men with backbone stand up to. Mm-hmm. You broke that code. You can talk, you can say whatever you want to say. You broke a man code. I don't look at you the same. But in real life, I don't even want to hear what you got to say, but you still supposed to be a real nigga to say, I'm finna say it. I don't give a fuck if you want to hear it or not. I'm finna say it to make sure he know. And that's why I'm doing this interview.
He might not be one he want to, I'm just speaking, stir the pot.
But the bottom line is that, again, Thug was caught. And not only was he caught, he's been gossiping about every single individual. And that goes to tell you his character.
Did a long time in jail, so I know how to think right back to when I was in jail right now.
So you've been reflecting?
Hell yeah, and that's another thing I don't even want to do. That's why I don't even respect the phone call shit coming out, because all it do is make me think about when I was in jail, going through fighting for my life. All it do is make my girl think about those long ass conversations on the phone. We praying and we doing shit and hoping that I can get away from this shit and come out of it. Like, that's the weird part about this shit that's happening. Like, this shit, all this, y'all, this shit just like a fun fun moment in the memes on the internet and trying to just like tarnish my existence and just my real nigga shit, my real nigga life to like just to have fun with it. But not knowing like, but this shit traumatizing the hell. This shit goddamn make me remember when I was in jail. This shit make me remember those dark ass days and moments I had, bro.
Don't cry, don't cry. Don't cry, it's gonna be okay.
This shit make my girl cry. She ain't even tripping about what we saying on the phone. Nigga, we said, whatever I say, I can say twice. I'm a grown man. I'm a man, nigga. Whatever I say twice. And I done said it to every nigga. They know that. So I ain't tripping on that part. I'm tripping on just like the world not knowing that. I'm tripping on the world just, oh, but look at this. Oh, hey, y'all, here go another phone call. Here go. It just.
But it's a great reflection of hip hop's old standing. Young Thug represents what hip hop was maybe 2 years ago. And the individuals that collaborated with Thug could possibly be a part of that climate that the culture is moving out of now. I do want to point out that Thug mentioned Gunna taking a plea first. Now, I did a bit of research, and the plea that Gunna took was called an Alford plea.
Like, if he would have went to trial, the state, if his shit was getting used in trial, which it was, unless I got out the case, his plea agreement was going to get used in trial. I know they saying like, oh, he ain't had to get.
I thought an Alfred plea don't mean that.
Yes. He had to get on he ain't had to get on the stand. You know, they pushing all those narratives. He ain't had to get on the stand. He wasn't going to testify against nobody. Yes, he was. If you look at the end of his plea, that shit say, this plea agreement could be presented in trial. And if any questions come up about this plea, however they wrote it, if anything come about this plea, you must come testify truthfully about what you said in this plea.
No.
Nigga, look, every one of they plea said that.
No.
Except mine. Every plea said that except mine.
No.
In Lil 9. Every one of them niggas who took a plea in the beginning of that trial, plea said that.
No.
Duke plea said the same thing. Oh, you ain't got to get on the stand.
No.
Duke had to get on the stand. The week the case was over with, Duke was getting on the stand that week.
No.
The week all us went on and took our pleas at the end of the trial. Duke was getting on the stand that week. Duke was outside the courtroom, sitting on the bench,
No.
waiting to get called in to get on the stand.
No. So how Duke did what right then?
Because he didn't say why I said it was a game. He only said, when y'all put Duke on the stand, Duke can't send nobody to prison. Duke plea only saying that a nigga told on him. Okay, I'm right. When nobody on that case but Duke and Yak. Yeah. Only thing Duke plea said was, this nigga Yak told on me, and I'm just agreeing to it. No. Because if I don't agree.
What an Alford plea does is that it allows a defendant to plead guilty while still maintaining their innocence, recognizing the prosecution has enough evidence to likely convict them at trial, but it doesn't necessarily require the defendant to take the stand. There were times in the interview where Young Thug has said that he viewed Gunna's documents, and as a matter of fact, everybody's documents, and that they all said that they all could possibly take the stand if the case went to trial. But he also said that his documents were the only one that said that he didn't have to take the stand in the event that the case went to trial. And I believe Thug was being a bit disingenuous. And if he wasn't being disingenuous, I believe that the detectives could have lied. Either way, Thug's reaction came from the belief that Gunna and others had already told. So that's why I'm kind of giving Thug a bit of grace. But there's a lot more evidence that shows that Thug still decided to act in a way that went against everything that he constantly spoke out about, especially the moments that he was released. We can hear Thug all over social media talk about how much he hates rats and anybody who speaks to the police.
You supposed to be smart enough, and I know you smart enough. You supposed to be a man enough. You supposed to be smart enough to say, I'm not finna do that. I know all this shit that nigga sacrifice. I'm not doing it.
In your mind, you taking...
Which is ironic that interrogations of him talking to the police were released. And not only that, but of him being very chatty about other individuals. I've also heard fellow content creators talk about that this is deeper than Thug. And I'm not disagreeing with that. There's individuals that say, well, law enforcement is leaking these phone calls and this points to a greater injustice. That could be true too. That's not the focus of many individuals' arguments, though. Two things can be true at the same time. Now, I'm not going to start theorizing some tin hat foil idea that this is a plot to destroy hip hop or this is a society trying to break down another black or brown individual, because all those things can be true at the same time. We're here to talk about Thug and his actions. And for a guy that preached to follow street codes, he sure as hell was quick to buckle under that pressure. Who knows if we're done hearing more of these audio leaks? I'm not gonna lie, they've been entertaining. I, for one, I'm happy to see the street life or street code facade be destroyed in 1 week, because now these artists don't have to live up to this make believe life that they portray. If Thug wants to wear blouses and be a Jimi Hendrix or I don't know what type of artist he wants to be, but then so be it. He doesn't have to placate or pretend to be some fake thug. The interview that Young Thug had with Bank was a very well put together interview. The interview himself, Bank asked the questions, he pushed Thug. There were times in the interview where Bank tried to help Thug, I think, and unfortunately at this moment, I don't think there's any helping Young Thug come back from this. He has definitely done irreparable damage to his character, but on the bright side, Young Thug is free. He's alive and he looks healthy. So, despite the damage that Young Thug has done to his own character, we can thank Thug for progressing the culture shift that much quicker. Now, all of this is unfortunate. We can definitely discuss this and leave a comment. I would definitely like to know what your thoughts are around this Young Thug situation. Do you believe Young Thug is being targeted? Do you believe Young Thug targeted himself? What do you think the current state of hip hop is? Where do you think that it's going? I think this is a perfect opportunity to hit that like button, please. Follow and subscribe. Now, my closing thoughts on this are that Thug did this to himself. He wanted to play the part and he got caught faking. So I will applaud him because he helped move along in watching the fake party die. But know that we have an evolving culture ahead of us, and that there are artists right now, and not only artists, but I believe there are platforms even here on YouTube that are taking the culture to higher levels, higher quality of product. For example, the Company Man has a great channel, and he's always Justin is always pushing amazing content. You got Curtis King TV, who I myself take a lot of inspiration from. We got Big Zo TV is doing hip hop news with a comedic flair that is just phenomenal. We got the Jay Nolans of the world. There's Read My Soul, who's doing these very experimental things. Then we got the hip hop reactors like Screwface, Big Kish, My Humble Opinion, Charles Brown. We got the homie Deleted doing these tell all pack outs. You have the Ville and Jalopy Bungus doing their conspiracy theory or at times investigative reports on hip hop. So those trash TV creators that are out there, and I use that creator word loosely with them because there are individuals who the only thing that they create are inciting the drama, and I'm not going to name their channels or those individuals because there's no point. Me personally, I'm in good company with the individuals and the channels that I have named. And if you're seeing me for the first time and you're new to this space, I really do recommend you checking out those other channels. I do want to thank Doug because he's kind of helped push hip hop to where it's going to end up. And with that being said, you know, I just want to thank everybody for spending some time with me and going over some of the current events surrounding Young Thug. So until next time, stay up and let's go.
You ain't supposed to be in there eating no hot wings.
Who, me? I ain't blown the sandwich.
Oh, for real?
They get niggas who tell that type of food.
Nah.
They get niggas like me who I ain't finna tell them nothing. They give me the bologna sandwich. I ain't get them nothing.
They gave you bologna sandwich?
But them folks try to give me bologna sandwich. I ain't even eat it.
Nah.
I'm like, man, I ain't that shit, man. I think I opened that shit up and ate the cookies or something out of it. I ain't even eat this. I probably did eat the sandwich. I was so burnt down on what I'm saying. Like, I was burnt. But I didn't get the luxuries because I ain't get them then. They would have felt like ain't giving me something to eat. Because I asked them in there, like, man, y'all ain't gonna give me that better? Like, God damn, this thug, bro. Like, I'm a motherfucking millionaire, bro. I'm doing what I'm doing. Like, y'all gonna try me like this with the bologna motherfucker? Like, get a nigga something. Y'all gave this nigga chili wing, hot pepper, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Nah.